Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our mighty, marvelous, and perfect power. Call Halaimla Alahayanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim, Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who enroll well and who are great examples to our younger brethren. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. This is your brother, Allah, coming to you with another lesson. And the title of this lesson will be the meaning of Matthew, the 5th chapter and the 28th verse, and can men deal with multiple women? Right, and this lesson will be a land back off of the video that the Elder Karatazah from the GMS Vegas camp had put up, whose channel was entitled GMS Vegas Sit Downs 144K. And as you see, the video is entitled Whosoever Shall Look Upon a Woman to Lust After Her, which is part of the verse, part of the 28th verse of Matthew, the 5th chapter. Right, and what we'll do is, pretty much go into the meaning of that verse and of that chapter, and then Salakia, lost train of thought. And then we'll go into, the question, can men deal with multiple women? Right, so Lord willing, the elect of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai be edified, and let's get right into it. And first and foremost, let's simply look up the definition of the word lust, right? So, as you see, the meaning of the word lust is very strong sexual desire. And then you also see it says to have a very strong sexual desire for someone, right? Which, there's nothing wrong with lust itself. But in regards to women, where lust is wrong is if you're looking upon another man's woman to lust after her, right? That's where it's wrong. But there's nothing wrong with looking upon a woman that's single, lusting after her, Like, damn, look at that ass. Ooh, thighs, Damn, she got pretty toes, you know what I'm saying? And see, these Christians, man, they're fucking over righteous. And that, going into the title that the elder apostle Tahar gave the video, which the elder Karatazah was doing a land back off of the video that the elder apostle Tahar put up, which the elder apostle's channel was GMS Declaring the End. And as you see, the title of the video that the elder apostle put up is the utter stupidity of the black church. And it's absolutely utter stupidity, right? It's utter stupidity, complete bullshit, man. Right? Complete bullshit. Right? So, let's go there. Let's go to Matthew chapter 5, verse 27 is where I'll start. Salakia, let me check where we're at. Okay, cool. All right, Matthew chapter 5 and verse 27. And it reads, Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, Thou shalt not commit adultery, which adultery for a man is a man sleeping with another man's woman, and adultery for a woman is a woman having a man and sleeping with another man, right? And the recompense of adultery is death on the spot, right? But see, we're in this pussy-ass queendom, so, judgment isn't executed speedily. But see, in the kingdom of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the laws are going to be implemented and employed 100%, man. Right? In the ancient world, if you committed adultery, you will be clipped. The Lord would have you fucking smoked on the spot, man. See? Right? The Lord will pack your ass up. So, let's see, verse 28, and it says, "But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, hath committed adultery with her already in his heart." Talking about his mind, right? But this is talking about, in particular, a married woman, or in other words, a woman who has a man, right? If a woman has a man, you're not to look on her in the manner of lusting after her. And really, you shouldn't be fucking looking at her at all, really. You know, you may look upon her, but once you see she has a man, ain't nothing to fucking look at. She belongs to another man, right? And that leads me to the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 9th chapter, starting at verse 8, right? And it reads, "Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for herewith love is kindled as a fire." And furthermore, it reads, "Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms, and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction." Which, you know, the visual example of that is, you know, the situation that happened with King David, right? Malak Dawadah. Which we'll get into that. You know, we'll read that. 2 Samuel, the 11th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. We'll just read a few verses in there. But once again, verse 9. So, you know, ultimately, you're, as a man, your interactions as a man between you, you know, and a woman that has a man is to be limited. And there really shouldn't even be no fucking interaction. Now, you may be at work and, you know, your boss is a woman and she's married and she says good morning, you say good morning back. But the point is, the interaction is to be limited. There ain't supposed to be much between that, man. Right? There shouldn't be much, you know? It shouldn't be much. Right? So, let's see. Where are we? 8 minutes. Right? And then, additionally, I believe it was this individual in the top right corner, right? This individual here. Yeah, the alleged Christian guy with the Islamic name. I believe it, yeah. Am I mistaken? Terry. I believe it's this guy. Something Shadi. Salam something. Shit, I don't know. But yeah, man. So, you know, the guy, I believe it was the guy in the top right, he asked a question. And it was regarding Matthew, the 5th chapter and the 28th verse. So what he asked was something along the lines of, so, you know, if you're a man and you have a wife, is it okay or is it wrong for you to look upon another woman containing the desire for her to be your wife as well? In other words, the question is, can men deal with multiple women? Which the answer is to that is absolutely yes. Absolutely. Right? Absolutely. Men have the right to deal with multiple women. Right? And it's of our nature and in our nature as men to deal with multiple women. What man is going to stick to one box, man? All his life. That shit ain't, come on, bro. That's not in our nature. Now, you may have certain guys but that's not in our nature, in reality, bro. So let's see, we can get into that a bit, you know, answering that question. Let's get the book of Exodus, the 21st chapter, verse 10. And it reads, if he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, shall he not diminish? Shall he not diminish, Salakia? Right? If he take him another wife, showing that, a man taking another wife or a third wife or a fourth wife or a fifth wife, so on and so forth, right? A man can have as many wives as he desires, as long as he can take care of them, because there's order to that as well. But a man can have as many women as he wants. But let's see, I was gonna make another point. Yeah, if he take him another wife, showing that it's in a man's right to deal with multiple women. And a while back, I had an individual tell me, in particular, it happened to be a female family member, and she told me that, dealing with multiple women, men dealing with multiple women isn't the Lord's perfect will. It's his permissive will, which is complete bullshit, man. And then, you brothers know, man, how these women are. Complete bullshit. Right? Which, dealing with multiple women goes all the way to the book of Genesis. All the way back to the beginning. And that's of our culture, man. So, let's see, right here, Genesis, the 4th chapter, and I'll start at verse 19. I'll start at 18. And it reads, and unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Mehujael, and Mehujael begat Methusael, and Methusael begat Lamech. Right, verse 19. And Lamech took unto him 2 wives. The name of the one was Adah, and the name of the other Zillah. Right? And also Jacob had multiple wives. Abraham had multiple wives. Right? So on and so forth. King David, King Solomon, so on and so forth. Right? Verse 20. And Adon, so like jumping down to verse 23. And Lamech said unto his wives, Adah and Zillah, hear my voice, ye wives of Lamech. Hearken unto my speech, for I have slain a man to my wounding, and a young man to my hurt. Right? So, just going into the point how dealing with multiple women goes all the way back to the beginning, which that elaborates upon the fact how it's in our nature as men to deal with multiple women. So, the question is answered and the point is pretty much established. So, with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification be unto our power. Call Halaimla Alahayanawa Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakak Wadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone whom rule well. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto the hopeful elect of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai scattered across the earth. See you in the next lesson, Lord willing. Wa Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Babakshah Abababah. Wa Shalom DTA soon. And you sent your Akim Wa Akwad. Stay sharp. Shalom.